visiting on a regular basis in the future, whether I'm elected or not. Since I've come, I just want to, I see you, and I know that you folks are from back home, and it's just really good to come and visit with you. And so I want to continue that relationship with you, whether if I'm elected or not. But if I am elected, I'm really interested in creating some really good policies. There are some things that I have a particular interest in, and one of them is human resources, employment. I think that it's important for us to be fair. Our government really needs to be fair, and that has to deal with, human resources has to deal with employing our people, and I'm particularly interested in making sure that our Comanche people receive the opportunities as far as employment with our tribe. And then I also would like to see to ensure that they're treated fairly, because you know, we just had a number of people just laid off. We've had people that have been employed with our government for 19, 20 years, and they are just, you know, without any warning, just laid off, and I just don't think that's fair. The other policy I'd like to see not only is fair hiring of people and fair, if you're going to be removed, I think you need to, there should be a process, a fair process. If they're going to let you go, there should be a process there. Not only employment, but I also am interested in health care. One of the things that we need to ensure is that our hospital there in Lawton and other clinics, they need to continue. Years ago, our Indian hospital there in Lawton was going to be closed. And so, as an activist, as a young woman and an activist, I really fought to keep that hospital open. And I want to continue to make sure that that hospital grows and is providing the services that all of us as Native Americans deserve. There are other policies I'm really interested in. We've had people disenrolled, and I want to make sure that we have a policy that, whether right or wrong, if you were enrolled in our tribe, that there should be a process to address that, right or wrong. People need a fair hearing, and so I want to make sure that policies like these are created or implemented. And I feel like I've seen a lot of our CBC throughout the years sit on that CBC, and a lot of times they're very quiet. They don't say anything. And if I'm elected, every month I want to be able to propose or make a motion in regard to fair policies. I think we can do something. You know, every month we should be doing something to take care of our people. And somebody once asked me, well, why are you running? And the reason why I'm running is because I want to work to ensure that our Comanche people receive the services and the opportunities that you deserve, not that somebody is going to give them to you because you want them, but because you deserve them. And I want to work toward that to ensure that you get the services and the opportunities that you deserve as Comanche people. I feel like if we could take care of all the basic needs of our people, as far as employment, providing shelter, providing healthy food, providing health care, if we can take care of all these basic needs of our people, I feel like that we can grow economically once we take care of all of that. Poverty and poverty has really slowed down the growth of our tribal government. It's also slowed down the economic growth of our people, our government. So I think if we can try to take care of everybody, try to provide all the necessary things that they need, then I think we can really grow economically. If we have good policies, if we have a fair government, we can really begin to grow as a people. I want to make sure that the revenue and through our gaming, I want us to see I want us to make as much money as possible so that we can start to provide all the things that our people need. And there are other opportunities out there that we can look into. I'd like to see us start to buy homes for our people. We have, on this year's budget, we have $3 million in land acquisition money. What do they do with that money? Usually they buy land out in the middle of nowhere. And I see, to me, I see Comanche Realty, where they can take a part of that $3 million, and if you need a down payment for a home, they can help you with that. You know, whether it's here, whether it's back home in Oklahoma, wherever you live. You know, I want to make sure that every Comanche receives an opportunity to buy a home. And if we can't help our people do that, I just really don't see how we can really continue to prosper. You know, I compared our Comanche tribe. There's an analogy I use because a year or so ago I found out I was diabetic, and so I read up about it. And one of the things I found out was that as a diabetic, you eat a lot of food. You know, even though you're eating a lot of food, your body is still starving. And I feel like that analogy, I looked at our tribe and I said, Comanche tribe is diabetic because we're really growing and we're really prospering, but yet we still have people that are going without. And when I was in the military, I worked for commanders that took care of all the soldiers and their families. And I come home, I mean, hundreds and thousands of soldiers were cared for everything. If a little soldier did not receive toilet paper, he could file a congressional inquiry, and he'd have the government on that commander's tail asking why that little soldier isn't getting his toilet paper. So I saw things like that in the military, and then I come home and I see our Fadavel taking care of, at that time, 10,000 Comanches. Why couldn't he do that? Why couldn't he take care of the basic needs of our people? But I knew it was possible. I saw it happen. And that's why I'm not satisfied with the way that things are now. I think we can do a good job. I think we can take care of our people. And it doesn't matter where you live. If you're Comanche, I want you to receive the services and opportunities that you deserve. And I think that our gaming can really grow. Our gaming has an opportunity to really grow. You know, right now, if you go into our gaming, you know, you've got the Fort Apache next to us, and they are just doing some amazing things. And we really need to take a look at that. What are the things that we can do to improve our revenues? And so I want to take a look at that because I feel like we need to be putting money in your pockets through per capita. Right now we're getting 40% of what is allowable for per capita. The max is 60%, and I want to see you get your 60%, and I want that 60% to fill up your pockets. So we need to take some steps and making sure that our gaming is working to the greatest potential it can work for us, so that you get more money in your pockets. You're living out here, and I see you working so hard, and you need help. And that's what our gaming revenue should do, is help you.